Hi there and welcome back to Zeppelin. I'm Byron and we do what we do best. We do nothing. This is the game where you click on the calendar most of the time. What advertising contract of airship Sean Lenny expired? Yeah. We have to get a new contract for Sean Lenny. Let's see. What do we have? 87 59 59 91 10. Okay. So Berliner Anzeiger it is. This is the newspaper. This is not in the German version of the game. Interesting. Any jobs? So yeah, since we have already married Roseanne, this window will not be used in the rest of the game. Apparently, the Pope Leo is seriously ill. Nothing we can do about that. And we wait for someone to order a couple of airships. And we check on our scientists. 27. Oh, well, the raw materials are quite expensive. What's that? Let's take a look at our finances. See, this is where we sold a few airships, now it's going down again. And we still have to deal with the loan, yeah. I tried to avoid that, but this time it was not possible. We would have gone bankrupt. Because the first order was in New Mexico. The first customer was out of reach. You are summoned? Is that a word? Should the second S be gone? For payment of back taxes. After paying back £233,000, legal proceedings are halted. I know that you can be summoned. I have never read the word summoned. Thing is, you try to evade your taxes, you got caught, you pay the fine, you're free again. Okay, I write an article about airships and I get some money, fine. This is not the core, those are just random elements, random events. Most of them cost you money, a few of them actually generate money, but most of them are bad and they're not really interesting. You don't have to read those. I will leave the historical ticker notifications in. And the important thing is we want to check or be notified if someone wants to buy airships. Oh, no, okay. I thought the Brazilians wanted to buy airships. No. Brazilian Severo killed when his steerable balloon exploded. Yeah, Brazil is not part of the civilized world in this game. As you can see, this is not the whole world. Just the northern hemisphere, mainly. Jean Babin's second altitude record attempt fails. Okay. He has to parachute to safety. Yeah, it's a risky business. The Boer War ends. England wins. I acquire something. Well, Pope Leo is still seriously ill. Come on, anybody wanna buy a few airships? What does production look like? 39%. Okay, we made some progress. Ah, a British airline wants to buy a few airships. That's good. That means we fly to London. Apparently £800 is too expensive. And Jean Lenné lands on the 6th of July. Have you been to London before? I don't know. London, capital of Great Britain, seat of government and city of royal palaces. An ancient trade center named Londinium by the Romans. And we register negotiations. Let's save, just in case I fuck things up. No, let's not end the game yet. Huh. A British airline wants to order 3 airships competing for this contract of Byron and the competitor, which both competitors make independent tenders per Zeppelin. The competitor with the lowest tender receives the contract. Okay. We go down to, I don't know, 3.5 maybe. And we win. Okay. Let's get cracking. We need to hire workers again. Very well. Let's buy some fuel. No special contracts available. Yes, I know. You've completed an airship. This animation is much faster in the German version of the game. Everything is faster in the German version. Really boggles the mind. Okay, we need to hire a few more workers. Because now it takes 31 weeks. Because we had a running start. That is one too many. We are making money. And it's time to fire our workers again. It's just not sustainable otherwise. Oops, that was the wrong button. I right-clicked. By right-clicking you leave those sub-screens and go to the main screen. The Wright brothers make the 1000th test glide. Congratulations. Baron Bretsky Laboon and engineer Moran killed. As their balloon crashes. Yeah, it's a dangerous business. First flight of Henri Julius Lebaudy the first, Lebaudy 1. So, do we get one contract per year? That would be enough. But it could be better. Oh yeah, you can click on those, on the cities to check prices. Message from Athens, helium 935, gas 275, fuel 560. And you get those messages from all the cities. I don't think this is a useful feature. And 1902 is gone. London Telegraph, Thousands Flight, North Carolina, in October 1922. What? I guess they mean 1902. The Wright brothers have performed their Thousands Flight glide. Amazed crowds gather to witness the event. This achievement must make the Wright brothers the most significant of all aircraft pioneers. Boer War ends. On 31st of May, the Boer War came to an end. The war has raged since 1899. The South African rebels and militia have proved themselves more than a match for the British Empire forces. Wait, what? No, the British Empire won. But that's strange. Resignation. Citing as grounds his advancing years, the British Prime Minister Lord Salisbury has freely offered his resignation after many years in office. In the German version of the game, it tells you that the British won. It's odd. I may have to Google that. Yeah, I'm gonna Google that. Yeah, the British won. I spent money again. Someone wants to buy a few Zeppelins, maybe? Yes, a Greek millionaire wants to buy Zeppelins. Fine. Hermes Jean goes to Athens.
Jawohl, so.
So let's register negotiations. What? There's a war between the Russians and Japan. It's about to break out. Athens, capital of Greece. Oh, we already had that. Okay, that works nicely. We save, just in case I fuck things up. A Greek millionaire wants to order 3 airships. We hacker simultaneously. Okay. Nobody's moving. That is not haggling. Customer is moving a bit. Okay. See, I'm moving down, you have to move up. This is completely different from the German version of the game. Okay. Completely different. Raw materials are getting cheaper. Good. Still, much more expensive than the German version. At that point, raw materials would be priced around 20 to 50 mark and not 286 pounds. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. Those are just peanuts anyway. Let's fire scientists to encourage the rest to work harder. Okay. In 3 weeks we will have our next Zeppelin ready. Maybe... yeah, I acquire something, it doesn't matter. How about we fly to Berlin?
Jawohl, Sir.
So, Jean René is still en route. And she arrived. Okay, because I need to repair her. She needs to be repaired. Yeah, come on, you can do it. I pay something, that's cool. So, repairs. Everything needs to be repaired. And I'm not waiting 9 weeks, I'm only waiting 1 week. Thank you. The airship must spend 1 week in dock, that's fine. And we hire more workers. And we wait a week. So we get our Zeppelin back. It's in very good condition. Don't forget to remove the personnel from the dock again. You always keep 5 workers in the dock. And we can fire a few now. Oh wait, that was a historical note. Zeppelin, you know, the Baron got something. Ah, wow. Maybe we can read it in the newspaper at the end of the year again. What? I pay a Russian engine company 19,000 pounds for development work. Actually, we can try and figure this out. We save. This is May 1903. So I have a completion rate of 8%. Here's the ticker. Here. This is what I clicked. What I clicked away. Zeppelin calls on the German people for financial support. Cool, eh? You can read it there. But that was not important. Pope Leo XIII dies, aged 93. That's quite old. And another airship is ready. That means we can let the workers go again. Now we have 16 billion pounds, which is good. But we're still depending on the sale of airships, which is not so good. Do you want to take part in the flying competition? Sure.
Line and load.
Okay, let's see. Okay. We are raising slowly but steadily. No speed record yet. That's not necessary, we already have a speed record. Okay, so we're still within the green area. The engines should not break down. But we have to wait now. Why does the engine break down? Okay. That's odd. In the German version, you could go... As long as you stay in the green area, nothing happens. Apparently not in the English version. Here you see the pressure rising. I mean, this will take forever. Okay, I will cut this. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. As you can see, the pressure is reaching a critical point.
Alarm! Alle mal abspringen!
Huh, well, okay. See, I'm parachuting down. That didn't work. Okay, fuck this. Yeah, it said everybody jump. And luckily we had a parachute. 10 minutes, holy shit. But yeah, we had 60%. That's good. I still have to figure this out in the English version, since apparently the gameplay mechanics are somewhat different from the German version. Yeah, my stockbroker stole money. Luckily I didn't lose my airship. Strange. What kind of Zeppelin was that? I only have one, and it's still here. And it's still in good condition. Actually not. How is that? Why is that? Did it take damage from the record attempt? Or did it take damage? Yeah, must have been. Because I just repaired it in Berlin. That's interesting, it did take damage. Fine, we repair it. Fuck no, you're not waiting 4 weeks. I like that it takes damage. So, anyone want to buy 3 airships? I upgrade something, it costs money. That's the gist of it. But since we have 13 million, we're good. Within 4 days to Vienna, not very likely. The WD-1 hits 3 at Marsfeld, Paris, and loses gas content. Yep, shit happens. Happens to me too. I fucked up a record attempt. Should have played the English version. But I thought I've played the German version a few times. I thought I knew the game. Who would have thought that the gameplay mechanics are somewhat different? I mean, the core gameplay loop is the same. You click on the calendar. Territorial lost without trace over Atlantic Ocean. During distance record attempt. Well, he's dead. Professor Langley crashes in the Potomac River in his aerodrome. Nobel Prize goes to Pierre and Marie Curie. Congratulations. Wright brothers make their first motorized flight. Oh, the Spanish Air Force wants to buy a few airships. Fine. Yeah, don't tip, go away. So, Shauna Lene needs a new contract. What do we have? I guess Desert Oil is the best, so we take that. Then we go to Madrid.
Jawohl, Sir.
And another year is in the bag. La Révolution. The Pope is dead. At the age of 93, Pope Leo XIII has died in Rome, leaving unfulfilled his dream of restoration of the Papal States. Pope Leo XIII was head of the Catholic Church for 25 years. First powered flight. After numerous successful gliding tests, the Wright brothers have finally made their first powered flights. Another great leap forward in aircraft development. Nobel Prize awards. The Nobel Prizes have been awarded in Stockholm. Among those honored were the French physicists husband and wife Pierre and Marie Curie. The Peace Prize went to the Briton W.R. Kramer. So, Jean-René is still en route to Madrid, and she has landed. Great. I pay someone. So we register negotiations, and we will end the video here. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.